When you go down a path as a child feeling unsafe, this is where I come back to it being a threat response. That's you lose your emotional safety when you are
Right.
being told by your parent, the one that you've put on the pedestal, that you're being told, what's wrong with you? Why can't you ever do anything right? And so you're being told that you're bad and you're unworthy and all of this. That is a threat to you emotionally, but it's also a threat to your own identity.
Yes.
And so you have to reestablish a sense of safety somehow. And in order to reestablish that sense of safety, then is where people turn or children turn to the defensive behaviors we mentioned, such as, splitting, like you've mentioned, and projecting and the people pleasing. Like, I'm just going to kick it into people pleasing mode and I'll do everything to keep that parent happy. That way
Hmm.
I can feel worthy again. And so it's a
Yes.
sense of trying to reestablish safety.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's sad because you mentioned it affects your identity, and that's exactly right. And
Hmm.
one of the definitions of a personality disorder, the object relation school call it identity diffusion. In other words, you don't know what your identity is because from this early age, you're engaging in these really early defenses, like we call them primitive defenses, not in a pejorative way, but that they start really early
Hmm.
before you could begin to establish your identity. So you don't know who you are, where guilt, to go back just to comparing the two, since it
Sure.
starts later and you internalize, remember that's where I started with morals and values, you already have a sense of identity. It's
Hmm.
establishing or getting established. Let's put it that way. It's
It's
not
in the process.
consolidated.